Hello, welcome to JB Trading News. Today's date is 25th day, August 2025. I hope your Monday is moving fine. And like I see, that seems that the connection is getting very smoother. Let's go to the newspaper reviews. The first one is the EFCC orders arrest of dismissed officer on Lege Miami's show. Lege Miami's show tends to display the guys and also the ladies, those who are singles or single mother looking for matchmaking. So this man came on board, ex-official of, according to the report, the man is a driver in Ibadan, AFCC directorate, where he used to drive. But based on the fact that he forged a certificate, allegedly, because there is no kind of evidence shown. But according to them, that the ID card is the right of the FCC, that it shouldn't be with him after he has been dismissed recently. Recently, did not even have time. They did not tell us the time that he was dismissed. But according to him, it was not quite long. And again, the ID card shouldn't be with him. So let's look at the next headline. Sick and stranded. Presidential order fails to curb soaring drug prices. Last year, around June, the federal government of Tinubu declared that there should be no more taxes of import duties and other maybe levies on drugs due to the fact that the cost is increasing every now and then. Unfortunately, according to the report, the effect has not been felt because the price of drugs are still rising on daily basis, meaning that it may not be on daily basis, but maybe weekly or monthly basis. But still, it's still on the high rise. So drugs like hypertensive drugs, something like asthma, those who are taking the drugs of insulin, there's still a record of increase, meaning that it has not gone down. It's only few drugs, which is not really much in terms of the reduction in prices. So the government now is kind of like outcry that what is happening, that we Nigerians are still lamenting that they cannot afford drugs again. But our president is going abroad to enjoy himself. That place, he spends dollars. That is from the treasury of Nigeria, meaning that he's not using his salary to take care of himself, but average Nigerian who is in the hospital is using the salary. And that is only salary. Most of these workers nowadays, they don't get allowances like hardship allowances, wardrobe allowances, and so on. But those politicians in power, they are always using the resources of the people to take care of themselves in abroad. But if you talk now, they will tell us that yes, we are being political. But this is about giving you updates. So let's look at the next one. ASUU decries poor retirement package for university lecturers. Look at it now. The lecturers are crying now. Not quite long ago, last month, policemen were crying about their retirement packages, that they were receiving 1.8 million, 1.5 million, 2 million. Now, we can say clearly that the lecturers, that means the academic staff, university union, or that those people who are into academicians, those who have read, those who have published, maybe professors, doctors, and they are crying that there are members who are receiving like 150,000 naira. And then what they cannot take care of their sickness. If they fall sick, they could not be used to buy drugs. They could not use to transport themselves to work again. Most of the lecturers now are using the PEP, they're using, they turn their cars to be at home because of the unaffordability of the price of fuel. And now they are saying the government should intervene about this because this issue is becoming hazard to them. They could not take care of themselves, their families, and their grandkids. That is just from that news headline. Let's look at the next one. This is 1 trillion naira needed yearly to sustain school feeding program. This is another issues that special advisor to the president that represented the Shetima vice president of the country made it known to the people that say, according to the what Falana has made it clear based on the counter and updates about the needs for the out of school children to be back to the school, that they are feeding the children that so that they can easily learn, that they cannot sit down in the classroom and learning on empty stomach. So because of that, the government, federal government needs that 1 million because currently it's not enough for them. And as you can see, how long this kind of federal school program that we are not seeing effectiveness, as we can see that more of the contractors, those who are vendors in terms of food vendors, are just squandering the money, conniving with those who are in charge of the disbursements of the funds. And at the end of the day, we are not seeing any kind of thing being achieved. This 1 trillion naira that is needed to feed only the children in school is more than the budget of 2002 budget, meaning that during the time of Obasanjo in 2020, 3 years after democratic independence, when the independence was talking about the democratic era, meaning that when 1939, when Obasanjo came to power to begin the era of democracy, the budget was on below 1 trillion naira. But now we are saying that only to feed talking about budget, talking about national budget, the budget for the whole federal government from all the 36 states, and as well as other budget for ASUU Villa, traveling, and the rest is less than 1 trillion naira. But now, the federal government of Tinubu APC saying that they need 1 trillion naira. I hope it's well. Let's look at the next one. The two monies. Okay, now locals beg FG as Osun, Ondo federal roads crumble. You can see the dilapidated roads, the basins, or I'll call it maybe well is on the road. You can see this where you can go carry your fetcher and then fetch water, even though the water is dirty. That's to show you how bad the road is. And when the accident occurs at this kind of route, we were hearing that, okay, this is because of the reckless driving. This is not about reckless driving. This one is a sign that the federal government needs to work on it. But what is bothering us is that why Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road is being abandoned or it's not being taken serious because the trillion naira or loan trillion of nairas, naira that they were used for the 30 kilometers so far. So far, we could see that it is nothing, to show for it. Why leaving all these roads bad and you are thinking of creating new ones? Can't you just fix this one first and then later on you go to Ibadan to Calabar Coastal Road? And that should be what common sense we talk about. We act, we organize and execute. This is not about attacking the ruling party or the ruling government. It's about the truth. This is what they will teach you. They teach you in schools. This is not what this is what they teach in economics. You have to prioritize your spending, especially when you are taking loans upon loans. Now the budget is just there, 30 kilometer, which is the disjointed 30 kilometer road. And according to what people are saying, is because of the Eco Hotel. They will just use that one to the church will use to make the road towards the only Eco Hotel, Atlantic Hotel, or what this kind of move, all this. I don't know how to put it. The country is getting worse every day, according to the news update we are seeing now. Last one. This is JAMB directs UTME candidates to re-upload 2025 WAEC SSCE results. Not quite long. A lot of people, prospective candidates, they uploaded updated results in WAEC, and then some other people that were waiting for other leaks because there was issues about glitching and the rest of it. Now, what we see there is that according to Lege Miami, say that they should upload everyone who is aspiring to enter, get admission into university, polytechnic, or any other institutions. You should re-upload, meaning that even though you have done it before, ensure you go there to do that. So you know what? This is how far I can go today. By God's grace, I'll be coming next time, tomorrow, hopefully, God's tarries. And how is your day going? How is our week going? I hope you are pre-planning well. I hope you are really enjoying yourself and also ensuring that you are working harder and smarter. Work hard too. Also remember, working smart is also important. But nevertheless, don't be lazy. According to Muhammad Buhari, that time the lazy youths are becoming rampant in the country. But if you're not lazy, little you gain, just ensure you give thanks to God and appreciate the little you have. This is how I can go. This is your JB Trending News. See you by God's grace next time.